You know what? We got a couple minutes left. Let's finish off with a fun one here. And let's do Jacob deGrom. I mean, welcome back to the league, buddy. In case you haven't heard about him, he's a pretty young up and comer who's got a real really explodes out of his hand here. Stellar through 2 starts on the year, going 1-0 with a 2.53 ERA, 0.47 WHIP, and 18 strikeouts and 10 2/3. There's the Ks that you want to see. Took a perfect inning into the 6th inning in his last start. Obviously, ended up giving up 2 runs on his ledger, but he looks good to go. Now we are looking at the last 2 months of the year. If you drafted Jacob deGrom and you've been sitting there all year with him on your IL spot, congratulations. I hope that you are still relevant in your league because you are about to be rewarded for your patience. But
for sure,
if you are telling me that there is a conversation to be had, hey, look, the way that Juan Soto just got moved in real life, there is a world where someone might offer you a king's ransom for Jacob deGrom here, and you might be able to take something from it. Let's talk about deGrom overall. Would you take deGrom or Garrett Cole, his New York City mate, for the rest of the season?
deGrom.
I agree with that.
It's going to be really hard for me to say no.
I know. I'm playing at the very top end of this pool.
Please and thank you. This will be fun.
Yeah. All right. So deGrom or Zach Wheeler, who is mowing people down of late?
Still deGrom.
Still deGrom. All right. How about deGrom or Verlander?
So this is where it finally gets close. Yeah.
This is the front runner for AL Cy Young right now.
And the thing with Verlander too is that the one thing I guess you have to watch out with Verlander a little bit is that I think the Astros might have clinched the division yesterday. There may not be any mathematical proof of that, but they're just so far ahead that I do wonder if they'll play with stuff a little bit. And the Mets, who are playing excellent, still have a couple of teams behind them that are pretty darn good. And you really want, if you're the Mets, to be playing for that number 1 overall seed, because I think having home field advantage against the Dodgers would be massive.
I was going to argue the same thing. I think you could argue the same thing for the Astros there too. I mean, Astros versus Yankees.
Yeah, absolutely.
Last Astros 3 years, Yankees. Whoever had the final game at the home stadium is the one who's winning it. So that might be the only thing from a Verlander perspective. That might be the only thing that keeps the Astros motivated and going to potentially keep them going, because like you said, the division's theirs, similar to the Yankees. That AL East, the division is theirs, but both of those teams are looking at each other across the field saying, I want you.
Except the one thing I'll say with the Astros is the Mets don't have that postseason experience for the most part. You know what I mean? I wonder if the Astros can say but even for the Astros, I wonder if they say, it's not that big of a deal if we have to go play New York 4 times out of 7. You know what I mean? We've done this an awful lot. We might be built for this. But to answer your question, I'm still going deGrom. I just think that what I have seen from him, especially since he has come back, is the same Jacob deGrom that I have seen.
Yeah, it looks eerily similar. All right. Yeah, I mean,
and all due respect to Justin Verlander.
I mean, we're playing at the top. You taking him over Scherzer?
No. Max Scherzer is the number 1 fantasy pitcher in baseball. That's the only pitcher I'm taking. So the New York Mets have the best starting pitcher in baseball and the second best starting pitcher in baseball. And I'm fascinated to see how this won't work out.
Now, are you saying that from a real life perspective or a fantasy?
Real life and fantasy. Real life and fantasy. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's every once in a while those two things don't correlate. In this case, I think because both guys just missed bats. Did you watch that Max Scherzer start against the Braves?
Oh my God! Yeah, of course.
Goodness gracious! I would guess he's a 25-year-old or something like that. It's just not his ability to command that stuff and with that intensity too. I want Max Scherzer to be my uncle or something like that. He's so flipping good.
It's making that AAV that the Mets paid him. And everyone was like, how can you possibly pay a 40-year-old that money? And it's looking like it's worth every single penny at this point, especially when October comes around. So you have them at 1-2. I think easily deGrom's back in the top 5, if not in the top 3. Corbin Burns is also in that conversation. Verlander's in that conversation. But
all good.
But be prepared. Jacob deGrom, not only is he back, he looks healthy, but he's also pitching for a contract. So that is, if there ever was motivation for him, in addition to just the current, like, I want to win a World Series with the Mets this year. That's going to be a big deal. He's going to go out there. He looks ready to go. I think right now, Scherzer is the only guy I am 100% sure I'm taking over him. Everybody else we can have conversations, but Scherzer is the only one I feel confident with.
Yep. And I think the thing with Scherzer, deGrom too, is he's just getting started. Like,
he's fresh.
Yeah. He's loosening up. He's going to start going those 6 or 7 innings, partially because he's going to be efficient enough to go 6 or 7 innings. Right. I get that they're keep treating him with kid gloves, considering how much time they missed. But man, that stuff it's not. I am fascinated to see how the Mets are going to blow this. I love you Mets fans, but it is so funny to watch you guys freak out about this type of stuff. I'm sorry.
Every Met fan I've spoken to is absolutely waiting for that, like, piano to drop above them. Like, they all know something's about to happen. They don't know what. They're kind of excited to find out what will happen.
Yeah.
But something's going to happen that they're going to be like, oh yeah, that's right, we're the Mets.
Yes. Speaking of the Mets, just real quick, DJ Short, my buddy, love you. DJ lost his father last week. I believe he'll be joining us for the podcast, but DJ Short is the reason that I have anything really in my life right now. So love you, buddy.
Yes. Truly, and not in a sarcastic sense. All of the thoughts and prayers going out to DJ and his family for all of this, because can only imagine what that's like going through.